It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Kenyatta Barron was born November 13, 1984, in Hillsborough County to the parents of Booker T. Ray and C. Barron. Kenyatta attended schools in Hillsborough County and continued her education in Hillsborough Community College. Kenyatta was a mother of two children, Nevaeh O'Neal and Ronnie O'Neal IV. On March 18, 2018, Kenyatta desperately called the police late Sunday night, trying her best to stay alive for herself and her children. Nevaeh O'Neal, her 9-year-old daughter, was fatally stabbed with an axe and beaten. And her son, Ronnie O'Neal IV, 8-year-old, was stabbed multiple times and suffered burns over 20% of his small body. When deputies responded to the shots fired call, they found 33-year-old Kenyatta dead in the front yard of her neighbor's home. The sheriff's office says the 911 call came in around 11:43 p.m. Sunday night from a woman pleading for help, saying she had been shot. The 911 dispatcher reportedly overheard a man in the background yelling, "Allah Akbar," and "She killed me." According to WFLA News, Channel 8, the woman could be heard screaming, "I'm sorry, Ronnie. I'm so sorry, Ronnie." Just minutes later, a second 911 call came in from a man saying, "I've just been attacked by someone with demons. She tried to kill me. I just killed her." Authorities traced the call back to the phone of 29-year-old Ron O'Neal III, who lived at the address. Police arrived to the home. Officers noticed the home was in smoke and flames. That's when the suspect, Ronnie O'Neal, walked out, according to authorities. The police tried to arrest him, but O'Neal would not cooperate. He kept saying, "Her name is Kiki. She tried to kill me, and I just killed her." Soon after the father, Ronnie O'Neal, walked out, his 8-year-old son, Ronnie O'Neal IV, shortly followed behind him. Just as the paramedics and deputies arrived to the home. In the driveway, deputies drew their guns on the father's. Another neighbor recorded with cell phone video showing Ronnie, who was just casually walking down the driveway, slowly ignoring commands to lay down on the ground given by the police. He was then tased and arrested. He kept yelling, "Kiki is the devil. Kiki is the devil." He was still sitting in the back of the police car, still yelling, "Kiki is the devil. She had the devil's children." Now, in the interrogation room, he seemed calm and lucid, according to the sheriff's reports. He gave coherent responses about the questions about his background and his family. Detective read him his rights, and he wanted a lawyer. Now, the 8-year-old son, Ronnie O'Neal, did survive this terrible attack. He was able to give the detectives his account of what happened that night, and this is what he told the detectives from his ICU bed. "My father shot my mother. It all started when my parents were talking about God. My father was saying Allah Akbar." Now, Allah Akbar is an Arabic phrase meaning God is greatest. According to reports, Ronnie O'Neal, the father, I call him Ronnie Sr., was a self-proclaimed member of the Nation of Islam. During the attack, he shouted Allah Akbar as he savagely stabbed his mother, and then he attacked him and his sister with a knife. He mentioned his mother came into the room while he was sleeping and mentioned something about school the next day, but he couldn't remember exactly what she was saying. His dad grabbed a shotgun he kept under his mother's bed. He told the detectives his mother was in a closet hiding. She was scared. His father found her there. He shot her, he said. She ran before he could shoot her again. I ran out, but I forgot my sister. His sister, unfortunately, didn't make it out of this event. Nevaeh had autism and she couldn't talk. So the father retrieved an axe from their garage and used it to attack his daughter with autism. The father then made his way to the kitchen. He found a knife and retrieved it from the cabinet. He told his son, Ronnie the fourth, don't say a word. You better not say a word. Repeat after me. God is my father. God is my father. And he began to stab him. Ronnie Sr. was somehow convinced that Kenyatta was the devil and she had the devil's children. Ronnie O'Neal Sr. has been charged with murder in the death of Kenyatta Barron and their daughter, Nevaeh O'Neal, according to the sheriff's office. In the months since his arrest, the judge ordered 3 doctors to assess whether O'Neal was mentally capable of facing trial. 2 said he was not. Last month, he was declared incompetent and sent to a state hospital for treatment. He's tried to prolong this trial, sending different motions back and forth to do anything he can possibly do not to face what he needs to face for the actions he's taken. According to the prosecutor, he's saying at some point Ronnie O'Neal will have to face trial. He's hopefully wishing he will be found guilty on all charges. He was charged on 2 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, and 1 count of arson. In April 2018, he pled not guilty to the charges of murder, attempted murder, and arson related to the attacks back on March. Hillsborough State Attorney's Office filed a notion of its intent to seek the death penalty for Ronnie O'Neal III, which I think would be justifiable. Just saying.